The trickiest part of Kellogg's application is that applicants often make it harder than it needs to be. There are really 3 key parts of the application that tend to trip people up. First, the essay prompts. Kellogg begins its essay questions with a bit of framing language around Kellogg leaders and the community. Applicants sometimes get distracted or tripped up by that and start overthinking how to respond. I suspect it's just Kellogg trying to infuse some subliminal messaging about the strengths and character of the program. If you look closely, the core questions are actually pretty straightforward. For example, the Why Kellogg essay ultimately comes down to explaining your career goals and why Kellogg is the right place for you to pursue them. So read the full prompt, understand the spirit of it, and then focus on answering the actual question clearly. Second, the video questions. These tend to make applicants nervous, but they shouldn't. Kellogg uses videos because they want to get to know you as a person. The questions might be about why Kellogg, or they might be behavioral, like give me an example of a time you worked on a team or handled a challenge. The best preparation isn't memorizing a script. It's simply knowing your story well, your goals, your experiences, and the moments that have shaped you. And remember, this is not a public speaking competition. Kellogg is not looking for perfection, far from it. I've had clients get cut off mid-sentence, convinced they're out of the running or panicked because they couldn't come up with a good response, only to later be admitted. Kellogg is simply trying to get a sense of who you are. The third tricky part is the decision essay. Kellogg asks you to describe a time you had to make a difficult decision and then explain the values that guided you. Applicants often worry that their decision isn't big enough. But the size of the decision isn't the point. What matters is showing how you thought through the situation, the values that guided you, and what you learned from the experience. Remember, Kellogg's application is not trying to trick you. It does reward applicants who stay focused, who communicate clearly, and who resist the urge to overthink.